Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well today. So I have you up super high. As you can see, I have a mess on my desk. So this is a bit of a last minute video. I hadn't intended on doing one, and then I changed my mind and I decided to do one. So here we are again, last minute video. So I can assure you it's going to be a hot mess, and I will probably get sidetracked here and there. But I decided to do a Tea Tuesday, and Tea Tuesday is an open collaboration hosted by Kathy at Kathy's Favorite Things and Patti over at Life with Patti. And I will make sure that I leave their links in the description. But no, ma'am. Sorry, guys. She's trying to run off with something. No, ma'am. Yeah, so I got up this morning. It is Tuesday when I'm filming, so this will post later today. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, I had no intentions on doing one, but I woke up this morning and I caught Jovi's video, watched it this morning. While we chat, guys, I need to get this sari silk, which was hanging on the back of my door, onto these like this. So that's what we're going to be messing around with while I talk. I figured, you know, might as well make good use of time. Maybe we'll do this one first. I already had some spools out. But yeah, I caught her video, and it is her video. No, ma'am. What is going on? What is happening to you? She's wanting to get in all kind of mischief this morning. I'm not sure why. But yeah, I caught Jovi's video, and it is her gratitude video that she is involved in at the moment. I caught hers last week. I think this was her second one. Hold on, guys. I gotta pick this up because she's still trying to grab that and run off with it. Okay. Oh well, something else falls in the floor. No, ma'am. Okay, I said we were gonna work on this one. Yeah, so I caught her video, and I have to say, that video really touched me this morning, and just kind of got me to thinking and made me realize some things. Boy, do I have a hot mess here. So I guess the first order of business is find an end. But yes, very touching video. So I will make sure to leave a link to that video in my description box below. So it just got me to thinking, like I think I already said that. But, oh my word. Guys, what is happening here? Oh, there's one. Okay. So yeah, it got me to thinking this morning. And it's just writing down some, you know, things that you're grateful for. So yeah. Anyway, I will leave a link to her video below. Go over and watch it. So you guys know I just got back from vacation, and I have to say, let's say I worked 1 week. Last week was my first week back, and I have to say it was a pretty stressful week, and I'm not going to get down into, you know, all the things, but I'll just say it was a very stressful week, to the point that if you saw my earlier video that I posted, was it last night or this morning? Last night, maybe. Not sure what time it actually went up. Maybe it was still downloading when I went to bed. I don't know, guys. But it was a swap that I had did with my good friend Brenda. Hey, Brenda. Still in love with everything, girl. Can't wait to start using it. But yeah, she had contacted me actually while I was on vacation and asked me if I would be interested in participating in a, you know, just a little personal swap with each other. And I was like, of course, you know. So we were emailing back and forth, and I had told her that I would do that on Tuesday. Well, as you guys know, I posted the video, so I got her package yesterday. So last Tuesday, I had already worked, you know, 2 days of being back from vacation. Again, very, very stressful. So that morning, last Tuesday I was off too, so that morning I actually got my box out and started picking out a few things for Brenda. And those of you who know me know that I love sharing. I love supporting others. I love picking out things for others. When I get Etsy order, I really always send in some extras, which is something I take great pride in and I really enjoy doing. It makes me very happy. And I have to say, while I was getting some things ready, I was not enjoying it. I think I had like 2 things in the box. And it was all because, I was just so stressed out. And then Thursday I was off again, so I put it down. Didn't have a great day off. Continued back to work and then was off on Thursday, and again was off on Thursday. So I was thinking, I would get her things going. Wasn't happening. Still stressed to the max. Still was not enjoying what I was doing, so I didn't. And then of course, yesterday her beautiful box of goodies came, and then of course I felt bad because I had told her I would get hers ready and get it shipped off last week, and here it is, still just 2 things in a box. So I felt really bad about that. But then I saw Jovi's video this morning, and so I'm not going to tell you everything she talked about, but some of what she talked about was her son Andrew, her oldest son, who does have Down syndrome, but he's had some health issues here and there, and she was touching on that some. And it just got me to thinking. It's kind of like one of the light bulb moments, if you would, or if you will, whatever how you say that. And I'm like, here is, my beautiful friend and her son facing the health challenges and issues that he has throughout his life thus far, and the unimaginable worry that I'm sure that puts on Jovi, because this is her son. And I was just like, Lori, what is wrong with you? That's seriously what I said to myself. Talk to myself all the time, by the way, but I was like, you're terrible, absolutely terrible, Lori, because here is a mother facing that, and my children have always been healthy with no health issues. So even though I was a very young mother and had lots of stress and worry there, and a single young mother at that, look at there, we got that done. Oh, let me grab my pens, guys. Sorry about that. I have never had to worry about serious health issues when it comes to my children, nor my grandchildren, really, for that matter. And yet so I don't have those worries. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's going to be pretty once we find something to put it in. I've never had that stress and worry in that manner. So it or when it comes to my grandchildren. So it really made me stop and think about how fortunate I am that I've never had to face any of those issues or worries of that nature when it comes to my children or grandchildren. So, it just got me thinking about, things. I'm probably going to get this in a horrible mess. But yeah, it just got me thinking about, how blessed I am and how fortunate I am and how grateful I should be, and remind myself of those. you know, how fortunate I am anyway. So what I essentially did was, let work and the stress of all that, which, worry and stress doesn't help it at all. It doesn't get the things done that need to be done, or any of that. I should have paid attention and unrolled this like I should have, but I didn't, so now we have a mess. But yeah, so it made me realize what I did by stressing and worrying about that stuff, guys. And stress and worry can also cause you to have physical issues, health issues and things of that nature, because, our bodies are all intertwined. Mind, body, spirit, I believe they all work together. They all need a good balance. And okay, so let's start wrapping, because I think maybe we're good. Yeah, I think it all goes together. And what I realized I had done was, let the stress and all of this of work just dictate how my days off were going to go last week, and how, I absolutely let it ruin my 2 days off. Essentially is what I did. And then, of course, me being me, I start stressing and worrying about one thing, and then I go to reminding myself about all the other stress and worry, so then I stress and worry about other things. And yeah, it's just seems to be a vicious cycle. So I have decided to try to be more aware and more conscious of, my thinking, I guess, how I'm thinking, how I'm looking at things, glass half full, half empty, whichever way. But yeah, so it just made me realize. So Jovi, I want to thank you for that, because for me it was eye-opening this morning. So I'm going to try to do better at not, leaving work at work, I guess. When I'm clocked out, I'm no longer paid. And I'm certainly not getting paid I'm getting paid to do a job while I'm there. I'm not getting paid to or worry about all that once I clock out and come home. And bringing it home to my family is what I'm doing, because I am not, at my best, and I have been having some health things going on, which I'm not going to get into, because again, I'm trying to stay more on the positive side of things, and even that and that pain from that, not letting it, get me and bog me down and, just dictate pretty much every aspect of your life. But yes, I have happy and healthy children, and happy and healthy grandchildren, and I know some of my friends don't. I still have my mom, my beautiful mom. She's 72. I still have her. That's definitely something to be grateful for, and thankful for. And my grandchildren are good. Again, happy and healthy and growing and, thriving. So that is definitely something there to be grateful for. I just need to be, not a lot more mindful about how I let not only, work stress, but, other aspects of things, like when, my childhood trauma creeps up and bites me in my behind, and really gets a hold of me and gets me down for, sometimes it can be a month or so at a time. We're not talking about a struggle for a day. I guess I take things to the extreme. It literally ends up being, months or it has in the past, that I'm bogged down in, all those memories and all of that pain and all of that. Well, that's gone. That's not here anymore. It's not present anymore. So I need to really start thinking about that more, taking better care of myself, mind, body, and spirit, soul, whichever one you want to call it. Oh, sorry guys, I hit you. And being more grateful for, focusing on the good and good things that are going on. My husband and I have been together for about 22 years now, and in February we will have our 22nd wedding anniversary. And I have to tell you, it has not been a bed of roses. There have been some really hard times. So much so that a couple of times divorce was on the table. And one time even went and consulted with the lawyer, paid the fees, got the paperwork going, and then on the second round of paperwork that needed to be filled out, which was all of the financial stuff, him and I had a real talk and said that was not what either one of us wanted. And then since then it actually happened again. Didn't go so far that time, and that was just like 2 years ago almost. It will be in December. Didn't actually contact the lawyer and all that, but that was where that was headed. And so we did and have been doing everything that we need to do to have a good marriage, one where both of us are happy and there for each other. And I have to say, him and I in 22 years have never been closer or more attentive to each other's needs than we have been the last 2 years. So yeah, I have my marriage to be grateful for, and that we have overcome hard times, and again are now happier than we've ever been in our marriage, and more attentive to each other and each other's needs, and being there for each other, and all of that. So so I guess this Tea Tuesday is one to say thank you to Jovi for your eye-opening video this morning. I'm not going to bore you with doing another one of these. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. I've been blabbing for almost 20 minutes, so I'm sure you guys are ready for me to shut up. So yeah, just wanted to say thank you, Jovi, for your video this morning. Really made me stop and think about, what all I have to be grateful and thankful for, number one. And then number two, just to reassess the way that I handle things and situations, and try to get better at, when I clock out, leaving it there from work. I have to leave it there because I'm bringing it home, to not only myself, to torture myself with, I guess, but also my family, because then I'm not at my best when I'm, down and stressed and depressed, and then all of that ends up causing physical ailments. And, my whole life, I think that's been, the trend of mine is I get so bogged down in, being stressed and worried and depressed, that, I end up being physically ill, which, makes it even worse. So, but yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Jovi today, for opening my eyes. So I'm going to try to be more mindful of the way I think about things, the way that I look at things, trying to be more positive, making sure that I let myself know, and I think I will get a journal together, and start writing down, things that I'm grateful for every single day, not just around this time of year, because, everybody does I've seen on Facebook, the November 1st, what I'm thankful for today, and they do it through the end of November, and you never hear anything about it again. They never post anything else about being grateful any other day except for November 1st through the last day of the month. And life certainly shouldn't be that way, because we all have something to be thankful for and grateful for. So I'm going to try to do a better job at being more aware, more conscious of that, and the fact that I'm not bringing work home with me. It's going to be there tomorrow. It's certainly not going anywhere. It's going to be there tomorrow. So when I clock back in, I'll pick up where I left off. Do the very best that I can there, because I know that's all I can do. And that's all I've ever asked my employees to do, is just come in and do your very best every day. That's good enough for me. A lot of days I fall short, and I have no problem saying and letting management know when I've fallen short, because it definitely happens. But I do, even on the days that I fall short, I am doing my best that I could do in that moment. But yeah, I'm going to try to do better at leaving that there, and I don't know if I really want to say looking at the brighter side of things, but if something's worrying me or something comes up, just be like, okay, well, we have this that we have to deal with, but I have this, and it's great, and it's fantastic. Just reminding myself of that. So anyway, I just wanted to come on, do a quick impromptu video, evidently a long video. We're at 22 minutes, but yeah, just to say thank you to Jovi. So you guys go over there and check her out. I will make sure to leave a link to Joey's channel with that video. I'll try to pull up that video and link that Pacific video, so you guys go over there and watch that. And also, this is Tea Tuesday, hashtag Tea Tuesday. Jump in and out whenever you want. It is an open collaboration hosted by Kathy at Kathy's Favorite Things and Patti at Life with Patti. So you guys go on over there and check them out. If you guys would continue to pray for me, and that I can, be very successful in my way of thinking moving forward, and make sure, help me out a little bit to, make sure to remind myself of what I do have to be thankful and grateful for. I'd really appreciate it. And as always, I do appreciate your support immensely. Brenda, thank you again for my beautiful, beautiful swap. I did get yours ready this morning, and I am so excited. And I have to tell you, I did it, after I saw Jovi's video, and I had so much fun. It was just, I had YouTube videos going, and I was listening to those, and occasionally looking over and, looking through my craft room at my goodies, and I'm like, oh, maybe she'll like this. I hope she'll like that. And I had a fantastic time picking out your items. You'll just have to forgive me for, being a week late. I do apologize. But, yes, so she will be going out tomorrow on my way to work. I am working the closing shift tomorrow. So I'm going to leave early enough to stop by the post office. So you should get it by the weekend, or at least I hope you will. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for your support, Brenda. You have no idea how much that means to me. And I'm certainly looking forward to our friendship growing. Yeah, I love you. You're amazing. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Please hit that like button and leave me a super quick comment if you don't mind. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.